You're 15, hungry most nights. Your father's in prison, your mother works non-stop, and the fridge is still empty. Then you see him, the guy everyone respects. Fresh sneakers, easy money, nobody messes with him. He notices you watching and tosses you cash. Buy something to eat. That's how it starts. Not with ambition, just hunger. Level 1, Olhiro. You're 15 now, an Olhiro, a lookout. Your first week on the job, police raid the hill. You freeze for half a second, forgetting the whistle. Gunfire explodes uphill. Dealers run, soldiers fire back. A boy your age gets dragged to the ground screaming as police cuff him. Later, your boss pulls you close and whispers, "Next time, that's you." Your job: sit on the corner, watch for police, and whistle when you see them. 1 pattern for regular patrols, 2 for BOPE, the skull badge commandos who shoot first. You work 6-hour shifts, sometimes all night. You make 400 reais a week. You buy rice and beans for your mother. She cries and doesn't ask where the money came from. One Tuesday, you're distracted for 30 seconds. The police turn the corner before you whistle. 3 blocks up, gunfire. Your friend Rafael gets caught with cocaine. Juvenile detention. Your boss Dinho pulls you aside. Flat, dead eyes. Next time you screw up, nobody will warn you. You learn that fear is the best alarm clock. Level 2, Aviao. 18 years old. 2 years of proving yourself. You're promoted to Aviao, a runner. You transport drugs and money between locations. Small backpack, big risk. You make 700 reais weekly. You run packages through the favela's tight alleys, always looking over your shoulder. Police, rivals, robbers, everyone's a threat. The rules are simple. Don't open the bag, don't get caught, don't talk. Last year, a runner named Carlos got arrested. He talked. They found him in a ditch with his tongue cut out. You carry your first weapon now, a small revolver. It feels heavy. You hope you never have to use it. But hope doesn't last long here. Your mother knows what you're doing. She stops pretending. She just begs you to be careful. You tell her you will. You're both lying. Level 3, Vapor. 21, a Vapor now, street dealer. You stand on corners with cocaine packets tucked in your socks, ready to swallow if police come. You make 1,500 reais weekly. You carry a .38 revolver with hollow points. The rules are clear. Never use the product, never give credit, never show weakness. You're representing the gang. The gang's reputation is worth more than your life. Last month, Zhao got robbed, lost 1,000 reais of product. They found his body 2 days later. You start seeing enemies everywhere. That customer or a rival? That motorcycle, buyer or shooter? Paranoia becomes your constant companion. Your younger brother, now 13, tells his friends you're someone important. That's when you realize you're not just destroying yourself, you're showing him this is success. Level 4, Soldado. 24, almost dead 2 weeks ago. Your crew got tipped off about a rival stash house. Easy job, they said. Halfway there, gunfire erupts from both sides. Setup. You dive behind a burned-out car while bullets tear through your friends. Paulo, who grew up with you, gets hit in the neck. He bleeds out in your arms while you scream for help that never comes. Later, the boss blames your team, says someone has to pay. For 2 days, you honestly think they're going to kill you. That's when you understand something. Loyalty here only lasts until someone needs someone to blame. 2 weeks later, you kill Anderson. Rival gang. It happened fast. He came around the corner, weapon drawn. You fire first. 3 bullets hit. He fell. You remember his eyes going empty. The gang celebrated. You smiled while your hand shook. You threw up later. Not from alcohol, from the memory. You carry a 9mm now, sometimes an AR-15. You patrol borders, collect debts, break fingers, execute rivals. You make 3,000 reais weekly. Buy your mother a refrigerator. But you don't sleep anymore. Every sound wakes you. You've seen 8 friends die in 2 years. You're 24 and you feel nothing when someone dies anymore. Just cold practicality. Will this affect business? Your mother cries. You're going to die, please stop. But stopping means dying anyway. You know too much. The only exits are coffins or prison cells. Level 5, Encarregado. 27 years old, an encarregado, Supervisor. You manage 8 dealers, 15 lookouts, 5 soldiers, 5,000 Reyes weekly. You don't sell anymore. Then money goes missing. Not much, but enough. Someone whispers that you skimmed profits. You didn't, but truth doesn't matter here. For 3 days, nobody answers your calls. Meetings get canceled. Soldiers avoid eye contact. You sleep with a gun in your hand, sure they're coming for you. Finally, they catch the real thief, but something changes. You realize how fast respect turns into suspicion. And the job continues. You coordinate, make sure products move, money flows, problems disappear. A dealer gets arrested, you replace him and pay his family's rent, so he won't talk for a plea deal. You've organized 12 executions in 6 months. You don't pull triggers anymore, you give orders. Somehow that feels worse. You vary your routes. You survived one assassination attempt, a drive-by that killed your driver instead. You don't have friends, just assets and threats. Level 6, Gerente. 31, a Gerente, manager. You oversee an entire section. 30 dealers, 40 lookouts, 20 soldiers, 8,000 Reyes weekly. Nice apartment outside the favela. Every problem is your problem. Shipment seized, you explain to the boss. Territory challenged, you organize the violent response. You're responsible for maybe 40 deaths. You don't pull triggers, you point them. You send 18-year-old kids to kill. They do it because you told them to. You barely sleep. 3 assassination attempts survived now. You don't eat food you didn't watch being prepared. Your younger brother won't speak to you anymore. He knows what you've become. You've saved 200,000 Reyes, enough to disappear maybe. But you know better. The gang has eyes everywhere, and you're not even sure who you'd be without this life. Level 7, Dano de Boca. 35, Dano de Boca. You control a major selling point, 20,000 Reyes weekly. You manage distribution networks, pay police bribes, negotiate with suppliers. 80 people work under you. You decide who gets promoted, who gets punished, who gets killed. You live in a fortified apartment with armed guards. Every meal or meeting could be an ambush. Last year, rivals invaded. 4-day battle, 18 dead, including 2 children in crossfire. You won, but you see those children when you close your eyes. Your mother died 2 years ago. Heart attack, they said, but you know. Broken heart from watching her son become a monster. You didn't attend her funeral. Too dangerous. Level 8, Gerente Geral. 39, Gerente Geral. You manage multiple points across the favela. 40,000 Reyes weekly. You coordinate with other gangs, negotiate truces, plan territorial expansions. You command 300 people. You own legitimate businesses, bars, car washes, construction companies, for laundering money. You're completely alone. Ambitious managers, rival gangs, and federal police all want you gone. You have ulcers from stress, completely gray hair at 39. You drink too much because it's the only way to sleep. And the violence never stops. Ever. Level 9, Dono do Moro. 43. Against impossible odds, you've become Dono do Moro, boss of the entire favela. 70,000 Reyes weekly, multiple properties, politicians on payroll, supreme power in your territory, and still no peace. You control everything. Shipments, weapons, boundaries, alliances. Hundreds depend on you for jobs, protection, survival. You're the government here. But you're the biggest target. Every faction wants your hill. Every subordinate wants your throne. Every agency wants your head. You live in a fortress, armed guards 24/7. You can't remember walking freely or feeling safe. You barely remember who you were before. You're 43 with the body of a 60-year-old. Hundreds of deaths on your hands. Families destroyed. Children recruited into death. Your own community poisoned. For what? Money you can't spend? Power that's just a target? Respect that's actually fear? This is what they don't tell the 15-year-old watching the guy in fresh Nikes. Those shoes cost everything. Your childhood, your family, your soul. Climbing ranks isn't success. It's just a longer fall. Each promotion brings more money and more ways to die. There's no retirement here, no happy ending. Just 3 exits: death, prison, or becoming something you hate. You're 43, worth millions, commanding hundreds, trusting no one. You have power, but no peace. And right now, somewhere on this hill, another hungry kid watches someone in fresh sneakers walk by. Soon, someone will hand him money. He'll think he found opportunity. He won't realize he's just choosing a slower way to die. Just like you did. And just like the next kid will.